Why successful women end up with feminine men? Let's talk about this today. If you're a successful woman, you have a successful career, you have been always very smart in university and at school, this video is for you. And how you can avoid falling into this trap and, of course, attract a millionaire yourself. So many times I have seen in my own coaching experience that beautiful, amazing, successful women attract feminine men. Men who actually have, either a bad job or no job, men who are passive, men who don't put effort. And it's so frustrating, right? Like it's so freaking frustrating. Let me know in the comments if this oops, happened to you before. That you as a successful woman were attracting men who were like super passive, feminine. They might be fun to hang out with, but not what you want to marry. Okay. And it could look like you are trying, you're trying to go out, you're trying to find someone that you like, and it's always the guy who is broke and like even ask you for money. Like I had clients, they were like, I was always afraid that men just want to be with me for the money. They ask me for money, they want to be with me for money, and they don't really like me, right? So this is literally one big pain point of successful women. And I do believe that you as a successful woman can have it all. You can have your career and you can have an amazing man who is affluent, who is a provider, yeah, who is there for you, who is supporting you. And now before I share with you how to do it, I want to invite you to my free masterclass, Become the One. It's a 3-day event starting tomorrow. If you haven't joined, there's a link in the description box. So make sure to, click on it and join this masterclass. It's happening tomorrow, 11 a.m. New York time, but you can also rewatch the replay and there's also something to win in it. Okay, but let's talk about why it's happening and how to overcome it. Because as a successful woman, you are in your masculine energy and you are then a perfect match to a feminine man. Masculine is, in terms of dating, a perfect match to feminine. You are, of course, a woman and beautiful and dressing like a woman, but it's the energy, like doing, taking action, moving things forward. Okay. Signing up clients, leading clients, doing your work at work. All of that requires masculine energy and it's beautiful. It's perfect. I'm happy you have it. But when it comes to dating, a masculine man will feel emasculated. He will feel disempowered and he will either fight with you all the time or he will run away. Okay. So if you have a man who fights with you all the time, he's probably very masculine and he's committed to you. That's why he doesn't run. But this is also something. So if you're married or in a relationship and your man fights with you all the time, also join my masterclass because you'll be able to learn a lot about polarity, about how to bring this lightness in your relationship. Okay. And so these are the symptoms. If a man fights with you all the time, and usually in dating, because men are not committed, they'll just run away. The only men who will like it that you take the lead are feminine men. Like, yeah, you take the lead, you provide, you pay, you decide, you plan everything. So they will like it. Okay. And if you're happy with that, I'm happy for you. But if you're like, no, I want a masculine man who leads, who protects, who provides, who can plan a date, who can pick me up, who can take care of me, then you're going to have to learn different skills. Okay, so you're going to have to learn skills that actually magnetize a masculine man. And usually it's not very hard. Okay, it's literally not very hard, but it does take practice. It does take the awareness, practice, and knowledge. But generally put, let me give you an example. One of my clients she was, she always had this habit to argue with her man. He was a very masculine man. She's like, no, this is right. And he was like, no, this is right. No, you're supposed to book the flight this way. No, you're supposed to book the flight this way. Why can't we take this flight? It's better. It's a better connection. It's cheaper. So she kind of like was trying to like take the lead. I wanna decide which flight to book. I wanna decide which flight is the best. This is the best flight. Why do you do this? And you can imagine that the person who is the leader, the person who is the decided person, is also the person who is paying, right? So she had the issue that her man also didn't want to pay because like, she was leading everything. And of course, the person would feel like, what do you want? Like, you decide everything, you lead everything, right? The man will be like, then also you pay everything. Okay, but we've been working on that to to drop the fight. Yeah, to drop the fight where she can like relax in her feminine energy. And with a healthy masculine man, it's safe. Yeah. Letting a man lead who is completely irresponsible, who is egoistic, who is narcissistic is not fun. But if it's a healthy man who is taking care of you, who is having the best interest for you, who is trying his best, it's actually really beautiful. Okay, that's why it's also important to choose healthy men. No matter if they have money or not, they have to be healthy. They have to be, um, you know, having the best interest in the mind. So I've been able to remind her, hey, just like drop down the fights, okay? Drop down the fights. And I know that you're smarter than him. We all know. But let him decide this, let him lead. And it wasn't easy for her in the beginning because she was so used to deciding everything. Like she had this leader position at work, super respectable woman. But she was like, okay, fine. I let him decide it. And I was like, you will not lose the control if you follow how I teach you. So I follow her how to communicate her feelings and needs. And guess what? He booked exactly what she wanted, but he felt like he decided it. He felt like it was his idea. He felt like, he is it's his idea. And he was also happy to make her happy because she knew finally how to communicate in a feminine way. So see, this woman is a successful career woman. And she was able to make the switch in her relationship, which also led to our proposal. Okay, so things like that you will learn in my masterclass Become the One, a 3-day free event. So make sure to join. They're gonna be like-minded women in the group. It's also on Facebook. But when you join, check your emails, check your spam, and then join the Facebook group, join the Zoom tomorrow. I'm super excited to talk with you more. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to have my personal time, and if you would like to talk to me about your situation, then look in the description box. There also should be a link for a free love audit call. Okay, you can sign up for that. And I see you there. Yeah, so I can like have a look on your situation. All right, talk to you in the next live stream or